Good day, everyone. Ken Wilson back in Blue Ridge on an unusually rainy day, but in my case, I'm going to take full advantage of this. I'm back at Keith Sumner's project on 90 Orchard Drive, and guess what? He's out somewhere. I know that the house, he normally leaves this front door unlocked at times for me, and I'm going to take advantage to sneak in and check out his final product. So come with me, and you're about to see something spectacular. All right, if you remember back probably 7 months ago, we were on site at this particular home on Lake Blue Ridge. That was probably a 40-year-old home, 35, 40-year-old home, and it's a complete remodel. But today I figured this is a great time to sneak through and show you all while he's not here. So what I can tell you right now is the front door, everything about the front of this house is unbelievably changed. From the door to the stone walkway to all the stonework on the walls, this is a complete transformation. You may recall I made a comment back when we were first here about the wonderful brass chandelier that used to be right above my head. There's a brass sconce that was above here on the stairway. Those were all incredible gifts to me from Keith, which I don't even know where they are right now, but bottom line is they were gifts from Keith. Now everything is totally transformed into what he would call rustic modern. So let's take a tour. Come on. I'm totally speechless looking at this room. What I remember from before was just kind of more of a dreary, 30-year-old dated room, and what Keith has done with all the details here with the ceiling, the beams, the floor. He blew out the back of this, towards the lake, and the 9-foot sliding doors. This is incredible. I mean, it's a tremendous transformation that Keith has put in place. It's actually got me a little upset because now I'm seeing all the things that I didn't get in my own home that he's now doing 7 years later with a home like this. And this is truly spectacular. The last time I was here, when we filmed earlier, we had a full kitchen along this back wall and a gigantic refrigerator. What he's taken all of it out and turned this into his dining room table, beautiful views out into a stone wall in the front, and then it all ties into the kitchen, which is, again, this is a spectacular room. You can't get any better than this. I've never seen him put in an island this big. This is stunning. 4 chairs. It's so deep. You could absolutely have 40 people up here and have a great time. Actually, the more I think about that, I'm kind of getting a little hungry. See what's in here real quick, just because I do take things from him when he's not here. Anyway, perfect. This is one of those rooms that walking through for the first time, it was a flat ceiling. I'm pretty sure I'm standing here in one of the dinky little bedrooms that was here on the original floor plan, and there was maybe a bathroom down here in the center. I can't continue to figure out where Keith gets his vision, because to totally tear out everything and think about putting an enormous island in with an offset sink so that you've got plenty of room for cooking, turn around, use your gas stove. That's outstanding vision. But the best to me is the stairway was in another place, and now he's put it over there towards what are now 3 beautiful windows and a gigantic 9-foot slider so that you can see the lake from anywhere in this room. This is where he's created an incredible pantry, dishwasher, microwave, sink, and I love the new style of wood he's starting to use. And actually I see some cookies, which I'm gonna grab one of these. On the other side of this wall, he's got a mudroom, which is a separate entrance, easy to bring the groceries in, and wherever he's got more food, I'm gonna find it. You'll never know. Oh my goodness. This is the new master bedroom. I remember this being dark green carpet and white columns and a bunch of windows. And I have to joke with Keith a little bit because he was so picky about putting a full wall, stone wall up and thin windows so that he could not see his neighbors, which is kind of funny. But this room turned out stunning. The very large stone fireplace over here, beautiful reading area, and again, a tremendous view out onto the lake, which is stunning. The decorating is impeccable too. I can't wait to learn a little bit more about that. The master bath, This blows me away because it used to be a large walk-in closet right here where the sink is now. And then looking at where he's transformed the shower, the tub, the lighting, and the flooring material is spectacular. I mean, Keith has nailed this one. I mean, this is a beautiful room that's very functional, lighted mirrors, makeup mirrors over here, the dual vanity, and all the bright lights. Really, really looks great. I can't believe this. Who has a remote control with their toilet, for goodness sake? This is incredible. This thing apparently shoots heated water all over whatever you want to clean. I've never seen one of these before in my life. And it does kind of upset me. Where were all these toys in my house? Keith? Not totally sure what's behind this door, so we'll go check this one out. Ah, wow. It's a huge closet, but I've never seen a closet so organized in my life. Keith, you actually straighten your shoes up like this every day you come home? Again, look at this. Apparently I need to take him shopping to get him something real, but he does keep it all very organized. And then if I recall here, who thinks of this? Washer and dryer in your master closet to go along with all these clothes. That's a great idea. I'm going to give Keith some credit on this one. I gotta tell you, I'm shocked. This lower level, what he calls his entertainment area, is absolutely stunning. I don't think I've been in a lower level of one of his homes that looked anything like this. This beautiful bar. He's actually put a glass wine cellar over here to the left of the bar, or to the right of the bar actually, but it's everything else that he's done. The stairway used to be in this corner, and you'd come down this little thin carpeted hallway into a tiny little room that had a fireplace and a pool table and an incredibly low ceiling. I don't know how he pulled all this off. We've gained another 12 to 18 inches in height. And again, I'm not sure where he gets his vision from, but I'm standing here also looking at the beautiful Lake Blue Ridge and all this glass all the way along here, and the outdoor kitchen he's put in, which frankly was my idea. I'm sure I gave him all those thoughts and plans that he's just now put in his own place. It's stunning. It is stunning. I can't believe what he's pulled off. I do want to check this out because it's, like I said, this glass wine cellar is spectacular. And I'm a little upset. Once again, this is something that he puts in and that I don't get. So in return, I'm going to take one of his bottles of wine. He'll never notice that there's one missing right in the middle of the wall, but I'm taking it. I'm dying to go see what is supposed to be, or I've always claimed it to be, my bedroom. And they put a brand new shower and everything in there, but I want to go get, actually, I just got a text. Keith is on his way. I have to cut this short. I gotta get out of here before he gets here, so stay tuned. I tell you, these things are outstanding, but I have to clean up the evidence. Keith is never gonna know that I was here. That's what's great about this.
Who's in my house? Ken!
Hey Keith, what's going on?
How are you?
Busted.
I'm glad you just made yourself at home.
Well,
you know what? Some people can do that, and you're one of them. So what are we doing?
Well,
you got my best bottle of wine? My prisoner? You're drinking my prisoner?
well, I'm not drinking it yet, but I was going to.
But were you going to offer me some? Is that how this is going? You just? I'm fine with you having all you want. At least offer me a drink.
I will.
Okay.
I got to tell you, This is spectacular. This may be your best work yet. And that's saying a lot, but I'm telling you, I was shocked when I walked in here.
It has changed a lot. 6 months worth of a lot of hard work. Took all my crews off every other job to finish my own.
That's funny. Yours only took 6 months to create this beautiful place, and mine took 13. You see how this works?
Exactly. It does work that way.
It does work that way.
It does. It does.
Well, you know what?
But it's kind of the same thing, because maybe you shorted me a little bit. I don't know.
I didn't write enough big checks.
The checks weren't big enough. Okay.
Of course.
Okay. So did you took a look around?
I took a look around, but I'm dying for you to just explain all the changes. From the foyer to the bedroom to what you've done out back here, this is stunning.
Biggest change, obviously, is the kitchen and what we did with the roof line. If you remember, last time you were here, we were in the midst of recreating the framing, and we were talking about the beams and the different woodwork. And at the end of the day, we blew it up and took 2 bedrooms and a couple of baths and turned it into a kitchen. So
I'm standing in one of those bedrooms.
You are, yeah, probably one of the closets.
One of the closets. There was another bedroom.
That's right.
There was a bathroom.
That's right.
And the stairway
was to the left. Yeah, you remember the stairs were a little funky because they were kind of short. And
I just remember a thin little hallway to get down to the lower level.
That's right.
I cannot get over this. And then what you've done here, I mean, I feel like you've doubled the size of the stairway completely.
Yeah, probably so. And we made it open. We've done some timber framing with the stairs and with tubular handrails. We've just completely opened it up. But I think this is probably my favorite change of the house, is just making the kitchen a little bit bigger.
Well, you've never built an island this big.
I wanted this particular piece of quartz, and 10'6" was as large a piece as I could possibly buy. So I did not want any seams in the quartz. So I built the island based on what size quartz I could get.
You could get.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. And then you totally gutted. They had a stone fireplace.
They did, and I tore it out and
did
a little bit larger stone. And
now you've changed things up. I've never seen you use metal. So you got metal plating, an I-beam, or an iron, whatever that is, materials. It's a great idea. There's not one bit of metal in my house anywhere.
With all the cool features and lights and hot tubs that I've sent you, we should have just about enough stuff now. If I just had a small check from you, we could get started.
Keith, when I did my little self-guided tour just a little bit ago, I came in through the front door. And what you've done with the front door, and then in here, the floor itself, what inspired this? Stone and wood, and it's a path to your bedroom.
This is an entire screw up.
Really?
This pathway was a pathway.
You screwed it up?
I screwed it up.
Okay.
I did. I brought a 1,700-pound bathtub through the foyer, and the dolly cut the wood. It cut the floor all the way through this beautiful stone pathway, except it was a wood pathway. So I cut the stone out and designed the pathway to make it just to have something to cover up where I had ruined the floor. So as we look at the bathtub, the bathtub weighs 1,700 pounds, and it actually ruined the reclaimed wood. I had no more wood to patch it. So this was my fix.
That's unbelievable, because I love this. I mean, obviously it's got your story to it that you probably don't want to tell too many people. But
well, it is what it is. It was a great screw up.
I love it. I mean, it goes so well with the wall now. Well, frankly, with everything. So yeah, I'd like to. So the master tub. Yeah, let's
you
take
need
a look
to see
at
this
that.
bathtub.
I didn't realize it was 1,700 pounds.
It's 1,700 pounds.
Let's go. A couple things here, Keith. I had to use the restroom, and I opened that door and got scared. So What possessed you to put that kind of toilet in the toilet room?
It's a really special toilet.
It looks special.
It really
looks
is.
complicated.
It actually, it cleans itself, and it probably could clean you too.
I grabbed the remote and I was afraid something was going to happen to me, so I got out.
You know, you may need a license to operate the toilet.
It was more complicated than my DirecTV remote. But this is the tub.
This is the tub.
So 1,700 pounds.
Probably would take 8 guys to pick this tub up.
Unbelievable.
But so we picked it up, rolled it on the dolly. The dolly
Just cut through the wood.
Cut the wood. So needless to say, this tub is never leaving here ever. And listen, you're more than welcome to come take a bath.
I've been in most of your bathtubs.
Okay. Well,
There is a history.
Okay.
Keith, one last thing here. When I did my little self-guided tour earlier this morning, the one thing that stood out immediately was the decorations. And honestly, lighting and decorations it's stunning. And no offense, but that can't all be you.
No, I got to give Crystal credit. She pretty much picked out all of those things, and she really made the house. She spent a lot of time and put a lot of effort into it, and you know, she's really got a lot of talent.
Apparently. I mean, this is beautiful. She's seriously out to go into business herself.
Well, you know, if she ever decides she wanted to, I would fully support her, and I think she could do great.
Yeah, you guys will make an incredible team.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Kim, I've got to go.
You got to take this.
I got to go. So, I think there's some paying customers out there. So you just make yourself at home, and
I appreciate that. And watch, you want to answer that?
Nope.
He doesn't answer my phone calls. Hope you all enjoyed that wonderful tour. Yes, I did sneak in, and unfortunately, I did get busted by Keith. But after seeing that beautiful home and then hearing what Keith did with that transformation of the 35 to 40-year-old home on Lake Blue Ridge, you can see why Keith is probably one of the top builders in North Georgia. For more information on Keith's products, feel free to go to his website at keithsumnerhomes.com. Feel free to call or text him, and come on up to Blue Ridge and check out his beautiful products. Take care.